guy that reminds the players where they were picked in the preseason and whatnot?
Not real. A little bit, not much. Coach Pete, he'll plaster it all over his office wall, but we make sure they do know where we pick. But to me, everybody has a preseason prediction. Nobody knows where it's going to end up, but I'm glad to be down there.
Terry, I think a lot of people are interested in Caleb's development, and he's talked a lot about wanting to take his game to another level this year. Just what have you seen from him through the first bit of practice?
Actually, he's worked on his body. That's the first main. His conditioning has been pretty good. Obviously, we got to get it better. But just his understanding that now you're going to be the focal point of a lot of people's scouts, and he's been working, shooting the ball, his jump hooks, playing down inside. That's where he's been really key at. But I think he's going to surprise the people by stretching out his range a little bit.
When you guys are in practice and he's working on his outside shot, does he go work with the guards or does he stay with you?
No, he stays with me. No, he stays with me. And I do, in his individual, we do a lot of shooting too. Coach wants him to shoot the basketball. Our big to shoot the ball. Hopefully that helps out in recruiting as well too. They know coaches let big shoot threes.
What does he need to do better to deal with being the focal point?
I think conditioning, and then he's a really good passer. So I'm not going to say passing. I think he got to stop turning it over because he's going to have more opportunity with the balls in his hand. But I think he's going to be seeing different attacks at him, come at him, like trapping more, and then he's going to have to be able to read that.
What are you most curious to see on Saturday when you guys get to go get somebody else?
Oh, a lot. I mean, like, we're playing somebody else. I'm excited about that. Just pretty much to see how our young guys going to respond, and then how our group is going to respond together, because it's a new team, and they haven't been through the wars together yet. So a lot of that is unknown, and who's going to step up? We don't know. We have no idea, like, who's going to score more than what anybody expected of them, and it's going to be somebody. Who? Not sure yet, but I think that's the exciting thing about it.
With so many minutes available at the 3 and the 4, how has Kyle Young responded to that opportunity, and what have you seen from him in camp?
Kyle's been practicing really well. He practiced well as yesterday Tuesday for sure. And I wasn't at practice, but I heard he practiced really well. Kyle's kind of that Heckle and Jai. You can play him in different, like you can play him at the 5, you can play him at the 4. And whenever you want something tough to be done, I think Kyle Young going to provide that for us. So he's been able to extend his range as well as Caleb, and we just got to be able to do it on a consistent basis.
Is Jaden with you? Or is it Jaden or Jadon?
Jadon.
It's Jadon.
I just call him Jay.
Is he with you?
He with me in practice with the bigs, but his position coach is Coach Pete.
Okay. So what do you foresee for him role-wise this year?
He does what translated from him from high school to college is his ability to rebound the basketball. And he's been doing that at a high level of practice. And he can shoot the ball as well. Inside 15 feet, he's really good, and he's stretched it out a little bit. He can make some threes as well. But really, right now, as a freshman, we've just been telling him to defend, which is the hardest part going from high school to college, and then rebound the ball as much as you can. And then offense is going to come, and he's been getting tip dunks off of rebounds. Guys been driving in and kicking to him. He's able to finish at the rim. So I think he can help us a lot.
Is it hard with guys like him who were, guards for a lot of their life and then hit growth spurts to remind them that they're not a guard anymore?
Yeah, it is. So he's still adjusting to his body. Like his ball handling skill is not as good as it was when he was a little bit smaller, but just him being how big he is, he works. He's one of the hardest workers on our team in the weight room and on the floor. So I think it's all going to pan out for him.
He looks very physically advanced for a freshman. Just how's that going to help him this year?
Just ducking guys in, and they will hopefully don't get called for too many fouls for throwing guys going to get the ball. But you can always calm them down from that.
For a young team, who have you seen step up as leaders in this offseason?
C.J. Jackson has been doing a good job. He has to continue that. Caleb's been doing okay. But as far as like a young guy, probably who I would say been steady throughout, probably Luther Muhammad. He's just been pretty steady. Hasn't been too high, hasn't been too low. And that's good to see.
How important is it to get a guy like Luther in here after losing a guy like Jay Shantae? Just has that kind of edge about him.
Yeah, you want guys with passion and energy about playing the game, and that's what Luther brings to us. And he's always talking. I'm surprised you can't hear him right now in the weight room, but that's a good thing. We want guys that can talk all the time, and our young guys, they run their mouth a little bit too much sometimes, but it's okay.